Switzerland, land of contrasts, rich in the old and the new, mountain and lowland, field and factory. Switzerland, last stronghold of peace in a war-ridden Europe. A land of contrasts indeed, her people speaking 4 different tongues, united under a single flag. A great little country. Our first shot reminds us of Switzerland's past. We're looking now at the lovely castle of Chillon. This old keep was immortalized in literature. It was the setting of a poem by Lord Byron. On the boat now, and we approach Zurich, busy with its many industries. Cheek by jowl with modern factories, we come across a gem of a cathedral like this one. Yes, we thought you'd want to pause, as we did, to gaze at the perfect scrollwork of this old postern gate. The Swiss are versatile, but perhaps engineering ranks amongst the greatest of their enterprises. In a land of so much sunshine, people like to do their shopping in markets, where they buy everything from flowers to motor cars. And now we begin to climb. Everybody climbs in Switzerland. Mountaineering is the national sport, and a lucrative one too for the natives in peacetime, when climbers come to Switzerland from all over the world. You can't get away from the mountains, and who would want to? Now here's a church bell ringing, calling to churchgoers, and very young ones too, little Swiss boys and girls, all dressed up for the very greatest day in their young lives, their first communion. Little processions like this you can see in every corner of the world. We like to think that these earnest little mountaineers are going to know a better and finer world, when lovers of freedom everywhere have driven away the evil which has touched the lives of their less lucky brothers and sisters in warring lands. From the mountains down to busy Basel to look first of all, and like every visitor to admire, Basel's magnificent town hall. Swiss local government is a model of enterprise and untrammeled efficiency. Switzerland's open-air life is emphasized in its broad and busy boulevards. Hello, +4s. Listen to Jahre, he's forgotten his golf clubs. He's not careful, he'll miss something, but our cameraman didn't. Good morning, lovely Miss Switzerland. Who gave you those flowers? Peaceful, pleasant people going about their business and pleasure, but never in a hurry. Now, this is a picture of contrasts, and here are buildings in contrast, the old style and the new. The Swiss have much to be thankful for. Their beautiful cities stand unmarred, their people unharmed, their little country an untroubled oasis in the desert of desolation that was once happy Europe. Over the bridge we go, and underneath the arches. To share with the sun a glimpse of Switzerland's wonderful forest land, pines, miles and miles of them. And they have their commercial uses too. Now we might be in a Canadian lumber camp, and here are Swiss lumberjacks. Like the Canadians, the Swiss use their mountain streams for the lumber industry as well as for power supply. And here we see electricity carrying the logs over the difficult reaches. Swiss shortcut to the lower levels. It's a steep drop, down, down, down. The roofs of these chalets are weighted down with stones to prevent them being blown away. This lion commemorates the heroic stand of the Swiss Guard in the Tuileries. Down to Lucerne. Markets again here. And we couldn't miss this quaint old world sculpture. Let's follow this steamer down Lucerne's beautiful lake, the bourne of countless tourists. Steamer trips like these are such a feature of a holiday in Switzerland. It's such a pleasant way to enjoy the glorious contrasts in Swiss scenery. Here's a lakeside promenade, Switzerland's seafront. Who wants a ride in this one-horse taxi? Continuing our journey, we'll stop a minute to gaze at this beautiful waterfall. A perfect example of perpetual motion. Later, in its passage to lower levels, this water will be put to practical use to provide power. This is the flag of Bern. And here is the city it waves over, ancient and modern Bern with its lovely cathedral. You can climb this tower to gaze over the city. And here's a young lady who's just done so. The good citizens of Bern are justly proud of their town hall, a rival to that at Zurich. From the time the clock replaced the sundial, Swiss clock and watchmakers have led the world. Now we're going to take you close to examine the wonderful workmanship of this example, dating from the time of our own Henry VIII and still going strong. In the belfry, the knight in armor sounds the passing hours. The calendar clock tells the signs of the zodiac and the phases of the sun and moon, and these quaint figures keep perfect time to the chimes of the night above them. The old way and the new of getting there. Which do you prefer? The arts of sculpture and architecture were at their height in the Middle Ages. Still in Bern, and this is the Federal Palace of the Swiss Republic, the seat of the government of all Switzerland. Its edicts go forth in 4 languages. Its representatives hail from the cantons of Switzerland's highlands and lowlands. It's cold here sometimes, but never the dank cold of northern Europe. Tropical plants flourish to remind us that we are level with the Riviera. Though for a moment we were reminded of Torquay, where you'll find palms waving just like these. And here we go shopping again, this time in Lugano in southern Switzerland. I wonder what they're looking for, onions? Well, the old lady doesn't seem to have been lucky, does she? Modern cars for the businessman. Ancient ox wagons for the conservative farmer. Swiss pastures make him prosperous too, and careful. They're bringing in brushwood for fuel. Nothing's wasted here. Hello, you two. Off for a hayride? They say old methods are best. Now, this is not an original way. It is the original way of doing the Monday wash. A bit too rough a method on precious coupons, and this was taken before soap was rationed. She's hanging them out to dry and bleach in the hot Swiss sun. Our Swiss lakes are not just pleasure places. Their waters yield delicious freshwater fish. The Lugano method is to catch them wholesale in the same nets we see here. I wonder if their catch gets to the Lugano shops or is zoned away out of sight and taste to some mysterious district. In happier days, Switzerland was a land of holiday for all. Not the rich man's playground, but a health paradise for the people. Bargaining can be just fun, or the deadly lightning speed, earnestness and danger of the famous Cresto run. The children just love it. Racing on skates. They make terrific speed, streamlined even to their costumes. Racing like the devil. Although this fellow looks rather like one too, doesn't he? We call this game ice barrel racing. It's the Swiss counterpart of our wheelbarrow race. first inhabitant. Yes, sir, we got your number. Skiing is fun. But ski jumping is for the great experts. Most graceful of all sports, figure skating. We leave Switzerland on a gay note, but we like to think of it as a harmless, friendly little land. Its people are always ready to work hard and to play hard, to welcome all and offend none. Little Switzerland, lipped between two upstart dictators. A proud and peaceful nation hundreds of years before Germany or Italy had been named. Well, we hope to visit you once more in the days we know will come, the days we mean to bring. When peace brings the right to rule.